Hello and how is it going, everybody? It is Skullzi here with the latest gaming news, rumors, and speculation. Today we're going to be leaving Bethesda and Starfield behind to go into an entirely different Starfield, a BioWare Starfield, and by that I mean Mass Effect 4. I've been long wanting to expand my content to talk about other games and RPGs because I play a bunch of games outside of that Bethesda sphere. However, don't worry, as Bethesda will always remain my main squeeze, but I do love me some BioWare. I love Mass Effect, I love Dragon Age, and in fact, my original YouTube channel was focused on Mass Effect, so with that in mind today, I want to break down some recent Mass Effect 4 news. Or is it Mass Effect 5? It's hard to tell because Mass Effect Andromeda wasn't actually numbered, but I believe most fans are considering this Mass Effect 4, so that's what we're going to go with. And there was a recent and very interesting leak, a supposed leak involving Mass Effect 4, that seems to confirm Commander Shepard will be back in the game to some capacity. And even more interesting, we got an official update from BioWare, who seemed to debunk this leak as saying it's false. But to what capacity is this leak false? Is it false because Mass Effect 4 won't have Commander Shepard as the main playable character, or is it false because Commander Shepard won't be in the game at all? We're going to break this all down today, starting with the original leak. And this leak happened within 24 hours of me uploading this video, and it begins over on BioWare's official product website, where the community noticed a pretty interesting product description for this poster right here. This poster is called The Mass Effect Mysteries from the Future Lithograph, and this lithograph is totally awesome, and I totally have it on my wall. But we're not here to talk about my preferences. We're here to talk about the original item description for this poster, because yes, the item description has totally been scrubbed from this entire product here by BioWare. They've activated the Reapers, they cleared the cycle of information, but thanks to the website videogamechronicles.com, they're able to catalog what the original description for this poster was, and it used to state at the beginning of this entire thing as follows: the threat of the Reapers might have been ended, but at great cost, including Earth itself. While Shepard and the rest of the survivors are left to pick up the pieces, the fans are wondering what's next. So clearly, according to this BioWare official original product description, it seems like Shepard is returning to some capacity in Mass Effect 4, and this has been a main topic of discussion amongst the BioWare fans ever since Andromeda, and ever since it seemed like BioWare was teasing that Commander Shepard would be back in Mass Effect 4 to some capacity with the original Mass Effect 4 trailer, where we saw Liara and perhaps the rest of the Normandy crew seeking Commander Shepard's original N7 armor on some frozen planet. And by the way, this wouldn't be the first time Commander Shepard disappeared and basically died on the frozen planet, only to be brought back to life somehow. So will that happen again in Mass Effect 4? Is this a sign that Commander Shepard will be the main playable character in Mass Effect 4, or is he just going to be kind of a side thing or a plot point in the game? Once BioWare realized they oopsie-doopsie the stairs and put this Shepard description thing for this item, they contacted Shadow Broker Hackerman to change the description to the threat of the Reapers might have been ended, but at a great cost, including Earth itself. While the survivors are left to pick up the pieces, fans are left wondering what's next. So they simply just removed Shepard from existence like Telos removed Jungles from Cyrodiil here to probably cover up any potential hype or try to put on a cap of any Shepard expectations taking place in Mass Effect 4. To follow up with this, Michael Gamble, who is actually the project director at BioWare for Mass Effect 4, was actually asked over on Twitter by the community if this was a mistake or if this was actually true regarding this original product description. Michael Gamble actually responded by saying it was actually a mistake and they're fixing it right now. So, according to BioWare officially, this leak is debunked, right? But one thing we don't know exactly is to what capacity is it debunked, because it simply just said Shepard and the rest of the survivors were left to pick up the pieces, so clearly Shepard is part of the debunking thing here, or the main aspect of it. But is it debunked in the sense that Shepard won't be the main playable character, or is it debunked in the sense that Shepard won't be involved at all? Because I can see Shepard as not being the main character, and I kind of think that's what Michael Gamble is saying here. But to say it's debunking Commander Shepard having nothing to do with Mass Effect 4 would almost go against the original Mass Effect 4 trailer, where Liara and the team are collecting Commander Shepard's N7 armor. One can argue that perhaps it's just other N7 armor from somebody else, but why would BioWare specifically put N7 armor in the Mass Effect 4 trailer if it had nothing to do with Shepard? Obviously, there's other N7 operatives out there working for the Alliance, or there were before the events of the Mass Effect trilogy, but either way, the point is they would know most fans would automatically associate N7 with Commander Shepard, and by showing an N7 armor piece in the Mass Effect 4 trailer, it would be very, very misleading if Shepard had nothing to do with the game. So I kinda am not going with the fact that this is Michael Gamble debunking that Shepard won't be in Mass Effect 4 at all. I think he's just trying to do damage control so people don't get too hyped for Shepard and accidentally assume he's the main playable character. Obviously, Shepard has to have something to do with the game, unless BioWare was definitely trying to purposefully mislead people with their other trailer and that N7 armor. But either way, we have to take Michael Gamble's word as gold here because he's the official Mass Effect BioWare man, and if he says this leak is debunked, we have to basically consider it debunked. However, I will say this, what isn't fully debunked, because what wasn't asked in this question was the N7 armor in the trailer. There is still evidence that Commander Shepard is making somewhat of a return in Mass Effect 4, to just what capacity, we don't know yet. And like I said earlier, as much as I would love to play as Commander Shepard again, I don't think that's going to be the case, unless it's kind of like an endgame thing where we try to find Commander Shepard's body, find his armor, find anything to do with him that we need to bring him back again. We use the old Cerberus technique to make Commander Shepard a zombie again to save the universe one more time, and we play as somebody else for the majority of the game, only for a Red Dead Redemption 2 situation to happen, where the main playable character dies, and then we finish out the last half of the game as Commander Shepard. I think that would be pretty freaking awesome. I would be totally hyped for that, and that would be epic. Again, what would equally be epic is playing as Commander Shepard again, because, I mean, he or she, however you go with as choosing your gender for Shepard, would just, they're an amazing person. I love Commander Shepard. I say amazing person as if I know them. I just mean they're a fun character to play and very heroic, and even if you went Renegade Shepard, it was an entertaining time. But either way, my point is, I still think Commander Shepard will have something to do with Mass Effect 4. However, I don't think that they'll be the main playable character, as per this Michael Gamble statement over on Twitter. So that's what I think about this. I think that this isn't inherently a leak. I think it's more of an oopsie doopsie and not anything to take too seriously. In fact, Michael Gamble goes on to say in a separate tweet that the marketing staff don't know anything about the game and they made a mistake. But either way, I still stand by my original statement that regardless of this, I still think Shepard is going to be in the game somehow. Of course, we'll have to wait for an official trailer or statement from BioWare confirming that portion, but don't worry. Even though the next Dragon Age game is on the way, they've been marketing Mass Effect at the same time, so we might get another Mass Effect teaser trailer that gives us some more information on the speculation Commander Shepard situation station at some point soon. But either way, that's going to finish up everything I wanted to talk about today. Let me know what you think about this situation down in the comments below. Do you think that Commander Shepard will be in Mass Effect 4 somehow? Do you think he's going to be the main playable character? Do you want to see Commander Shepard again? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to stay in the know when it comes to the latest gaming news, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. And finally, if you want to go above and beyond to support the channel and community and make sure I can keep bringing you content like this, consider supporting the channel over on Ko-fi, Patreon, or here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all this and more are down in the description below, as well as a link for Skullzi merchandise in the Skullzi Discord server. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time, when the hype is assuming direct control, and this phrase is actually finally relevant for once.
It just works.